some of us ending up with it, and there are a few showers around as well. But today essentially is cooler than it was yesterday. We've got high pressure in charge, and you can see all the blues here indicating where we've got the clearer skies and where it's going to be colder. Where we've got the yellows, temperatures are that bit higher, and that's where we've got the weather fronts in the cloud. So this weather front sinking south across England and Wales, introducing all this cloud and these showers, which are going to continue to drift southwards through the day. For Scotland and Northern Ireland, we're starting off on a crisp note. Some hazy sunshine, but thicker clouds starting to come in from the west through the day, accompanied by some spots of rain and strengthening winds. So what effect is that having on the temperature? Well, here we go. We've got only 7 degrees in Aberdeen today to a high of 12 as we push down towards St Helier. Now, as we head on through the evening and overnight, all this cloud that we've got will start to seep southwards. There'll be some clear skies for a time across the far southeast before the cloud does arrive, and the rain will also sink southwards too. It's going to be quite windy across the northern half of the country. But what you'll find tonight is, as that cloud comes in and moves south, temperatures will actually rise. So, for example, in Benson, we could start the evening with temperatures of around about freezing, but they'll pick up to about 5 through the night. We're looking at 11 in Stornoway. Then as we move on into tomorrow, our high pressure sinks a bit further south, and we've got this weather front, a cold front. This is quite salient. That's going to introduce the colder air. But as we go through Wednesday, we start off with all this cloud around, our weather front coming in across the north, introducing the rain. And again, we are looking at windy conditions across the northern half of the country. Could well see some breaks to the east of the Pennines, for example, as we come further south, East Anglia, the parts of the Midlands, parts of Wales and the south coast also seeing a few breaks through the course of tomorrow. But tomorrow it's going to be mild. Look at this, 14 degrees in Aberdeen, 13 degrees in Cardiff. It's after that things start to change, and that's because our weather front, the cold front, sinks south across Scotland into northern England and also Northern Ireland. Ahead of it, we still have a fair bit of cloud. Behind it, some clearer skies, but a change in the wind direction. We're looking at more of a northwesterly, blowing in all these showers, some of which will be wintry on the Scottish hills. We could see some at low levels across the far north of Scotland, and these are our temperatures. 6 in Lerwick to high still of 13 or 14 in round. Snow particularly in the Scottish hills, possibly the North York moors, and even at lower levels across the Northern Isles. So that's what's coming our way really from Friday. It turns colder in the north on Thursday, but for all of us on Friday. What we have today, though, is some cloud across England and Wales. All this cloud coming in from the Atlantic will push into Northern Ireland and Western Scotland through the day and bring some rain. We also have a weak weather front, which is sinking southwards, taking its rain with it at the moment. And as we head on through the course of the morning, you can see how it's already bright across southwest England. It's breezy here and Wales, but then we've got all this cloud across the Midlands and East Anglia. Start to brighten up across northern England, Northern Ireland and much of Scotland, starting with some sunshine, but a cold start, and then we start to see the rain coming in across parts of Northern Ireland and Western Scotland. Now, it's going to be windy across the far northwest, breezy in the southwest, the breeze easing a touch through the course of the day, and you'll notice too the clouds starting to break from the north, so it will brighten up across the Midlands, Wales, into East Anglia, for example, through the afternoon. Temperatures ranging from 7 to about 12 degrees. Then as we head on through the evening and overnight, the cloud continues across Scotland, Northern England and Northern Ireland. The rain comes in, it will still be windy, and it pushes south. So we'll start off with some patchy cloud in the far southeast before more cloud arrives through the course of the night, and temperatures will actually rise. These will be the lowest temperatures we'll see, but as the cloud starts to build in, you'll find the temperatures will go up. And then as we head on into tomorrow, well, it's going to be very mild. Temperatures in Aberdeen, for example, could be as much as 14 degrees, and then it starts to turn colder.